Welcome everybody to another Word According to Me, AJ Trip. And this one we got another double video here because this is from my written blog that I did many years ago, Thursday, June 7th, 2012. This is my top 10 superheroes. So we're going to make this not only the Word According to Me, we're also going to do the top 10 superheroes. So what I'm going to do is, if you have not seen my Word According to Me's, for the most part, what I do is that I take something that I did for my written blog years ago. I take a blog and then I turn it around, update it to make it into a blog. And and sometimes what I would also do is if something needs to be, turned around and everything like that, maybe it's another video, I also make it another video like this one here. This blog is about my top 10 top 10 superheroes, not superhero video, superheroes. And so then after this, I will update my list from 2012 to who are my top 10 superheroes now. Alright? So let's start off with the Avengers being the biggest movie of all time, and with Spider-Man rebooting of The Dark Knight Rises scheduled for releases later this year. Everyone seems to have superhero fever. I know I do. Ever since Smallville went off the air a couple years ago, and I've always been a Batman guy, but I had the fever, and I had Superman fever. After I watched Green Lantern earlier this year, I got the bright idea to come up with my own superhero. It's been a trip trying to come up with names and ideas and other things, but I think I know how I'm going to do this and maybe even try to sell it. Right now, here's my list of the top 10 superheroes. Number 10, Black Panther. Number 9, Spider-Man. Number 8, Gambit. Number 7, Green Arrow. Number 6, Thor. Number 5, Superman. Number 4, Iron Man. Number 3, Wolverine. Number 2, Green Lantern. And number 1, Batman. Agree or disagree, this is my top 10 and mine's alone. Next week, I will find something to write about, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so those are my top 10 superheroes back on June 7th, 2012. And guess what this is? 5 years later, June 7th, 2017. How about this? Ain't this a trip? So 5 years later, did my list change? Well, let me go ahead and let me start giving it to you. My new and updated list of top 10 superheroes of all time. Let's start off with number 10. The Human Torch. And these will also appear on the screen, all across the screen, until we get to number 1. So that you see. Number 10, the Human Torch. And I became a fan of the Human Torch during the game on Facebook, the Marvel's Avengers Assemble game. It's where you could come up with a team. It was you who was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., if you may, and then you could get 2 superheroes on your side, and then you would play with those superheroes, and you would, go into battle with things, and you would take turns. Everything. It was actually a very fun game for a long time. It was a very fun game for a long time. I then found DC Universe Online for the PlayStation 4, and things changed. And I've tried to play it, and I downloaded a couple of those other Marvel games with the PS4, but at this point, there just hasn't been a game to come out yet that's really, that Marvel has really done. But I have faith that Marvel's going to come up with a game that's kind of like DC Universe Online, where it's like it's a whole bunch of universe. I would like to see that. I really would. I think they will. So Marvel so I became a fan of the Human Torch from the Marvel game on Facebook. He is my number 10 superhero of all time, the Human Torch. How about number 9? Iron Man. Now he took a trip. He took kind of a big fall from my past list, but I just think that really I became an Iron Man fan because of really the movies and Robert Downey Jr. And Iron Man 3 has left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. I really thought it was okay. It wasn't great or good, and the bait and switch that they had was so awful. It really was. The the Mandarin, has this. He has his rings of destruction, and he was supposed to use these rings, and then all of a sudden the Mandarin is some other guy with stuff in his blood, and it was garbage. So I didn't like the bait and switch, and the movie was still okay. So, but again, as a character, I'm glad that Robert Downey Jr. is just going to continue to play Iron Man. He can continue to play Iron Man, and he can make money for his great grandchildren. Does he? And he doesn't have to have his own movie. He was in Civil War. He's going to be in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Obviously, he's going to be in the Avengers. So it's just totally awesome, and I enjoyed it, and I think he's the laser thing and everything, and also a power suit. I mean, really, that's a power suit, right? I mean, I love the power suit. When I was trying to come up with my own superheroes, and I came up with a bunch of them. Tell me, a bunch of them. I at one point wanted to try to go to like a Comic-Con and see if I could sell my ideas to people who would make these comics, but I never got the chance to or something like that. Maybe I've got, but not only do I got superheroes ideas, I also have movie ideas and things like that. So if that's one of the reasons why I want to do this, if I can ever somehow become some type of name or something like that, where I can sit down with somebody and actually talk to them about make one of these movies or doing one of these comic book superhero type things, or it would be so awesome. But I'm not going to break my bet my bank on it. I'm just going to try to sit here and make great content and hopefully become a successful YouTuber. Had that being said, back to the list. Number 9, Iron Man. How about number 8? The Green Lantern. Now he was number 2 back then because I believe, like I said in the thing, I had just seen the Green Lantern movie, and I'm the only one that apparently liked that Green Lantern movie with what's his face in it, Ryan Reynolds. I enjoyed the living hell out of that movie, and I said I must have been the only one, so that's why he was so high. But I think as you get to it, I think he's still a good superhero. I love the fact that the things come from his mind and everything like that. I would, if out of everything in the real world that you would like to be, I have to be honest. I think maybe being like Batman would be good, and maybe even being Thor, being a god would be good. But maybe even the best thing would be the Green Lantern. Just to have that ring, and you can just conjure up a car and drive the car any way you want to, or a plane or whatever, and that would be the way to go. But as a superhero, I enjoy him. I think he's great. So I'm going to say number 8 superhero of my favorite superheroes is the Green Lantern. How about number 7? Spider-Man. I think I've always been a long-time Spider-Man guy, even before all the movies and everything like that. And this picture is actually from the PS4 video game that has been rumored to come out for the last 12 years. But that being said, I hope to get it and play it when I do it, because I love that I get the past Spider-Man games. They had the Spider-Man Venom games, Separation Anxiety, Maximum Carnage, and everything like that. So I've always been the Spider-Man guy, and I've enjoyed the stuff that Spider-Man has done. So why not? Number 7 on my list, my favorite top 10 superheroes. Number 7 is Spider-Man. Number 6, Wolverine. Well, I swear, Hugh Jackson. You want to talk about selecting a person that's just made. The role was made for him. Wolverine was made for Hugh Jackson, and he just did it perfectly. The movies, all of the movies, the X-Men and Wolverine movies you were in. Had not seen Logan yet. I saw bits and pieces of it because I had a credit on my Comcast account, and I just ordered Logan and saw bits and pieces of it. Man, he was just perfect. And then also like the old school cartoon, he was good in that cartoon. And then there was the X-Men video game, X-Men Clone Wars. He was one of the guys that you get the button and the claws will come out. Well, actually, did he already have his claws? I mean, that was the first X-Men. And the first X-Men game, I think, was when you could hit the button and his claws would pop out. But the X-Men Clone Wars, he already had them out. And he was one of the ones that if you get like, he could regenerate his health. That was part of the reason why I loved Wolverine too. But Hugh Jackman's done such a great job. That's why I got the picture of Hugh Jackman up there for that. Without question, I think he's become a pop culture staple, and I enjoy the living hell out of Wolverine. And it is so fun to watch those movies, and it is so fun to enjoy the Wolverine character. And and it's just awesome. So he's number 6. We're halfway there. Let's go to number 5. The Flash. Now, The Flash was not on the original list, I believe. But he's on there now because of the TV show. That's really what it is. It's the TV show. The TV show. I enjoy the heck out of the TV show. I think this new season 4? Coming up season 4 because it was Reverse Flash, Zoom, and Savitar, right? Yeah, those are 3. Then you get there's no 4. So there's up to he's gonna be, I think, the make or break season for the Flash. I think that's what's gonna really not if Flash is gonna continue to be. And I'm not gonna say if it's continue to be. I don't want to say that it's bad or nothing like that. It's not bad. It's great. But I also think that with so many shows, I worry that some of them are not going to stay on the air. Like I hope that we get 10 seasons of Arrow. Let's talk. I hear things about 7 or 8. I don't want. I want. Actually, I want more than 10. I get frustrated at Smallville only giving me 10. I want 12 seasons of Arrow, 12 seasons of Flash, 12 seasons of Supergirl. I don't know if I need 12 seasons of Legends of Tomorrow, but hey, whatever. I want 12 seasons of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't want 12 seasons of Gotham unless they're going to put the cape on. I really think, and watch my DC video, I really think they need to not my DC, but my superheroes video that I talked about all of these shows, superhero TV shows. I talked about all these shows. I really think they really need with Gotham. They really need to go ahead and just fast forward and put the cape on and everything. They really need to do that. And I still have not. I have not seen the season finale. I believe I have it. DVR, right? Yeah. I have it DVR'd, so I will be able to watch it this weekend, and so hopefully it's led to that. I know Ra's al Ghul is supposed to be on it, so hopefully that. But back to the Flash, he's become one of my favorites of all time, and actually I think, to be very honest with you, those 3 right there, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Flash, they're like interchangeable almost. During the time, if catch me after I watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man could be number 5. So or catch me after I watch Logan, and then Logan could be number 5. So it's never the case, but no matter what. It doesn't mean I don't love them like I would love my children. But the number 5 superhero of all time, my favorite, according to me, is the Flash. How about number 4? Again, because the TV show is the Green Arrow. That's exactly why I put him in there. It's because of, the Green Arrow to me, I enjoyed Justin Hartley's version of the Green Arrow on Smallville. That's why I first, heard of him, and I really did. I enjoyed it, and I thought it was great. To be very honest with you, I was great at it. There were some rumors about him, having his own spin-off show. That never happened. So then they put him on the last 3 seasons, and it was great, and I really enjoyed it, man. And it was just and now with this Arrow TV show, and the TV show is a lot better. I think finally they're done with the freaking flashbacks. Hopefully there's very little, if not many, flashbacks the next season and beyond. And I can't wait to see how they bring back all of those guys from the. I think it's obviously what's going to happen. I would believe is that everybody, what's his face, Deathstroke is going to leave everybody to the underground Argus place, and that's where, and that would be protection for them of them having blown up the thing, or they're going to find some place, something like that is blown up, or it's going to be like dummy bombs or something, where it's just like fireworks or something. So I don't know, but it's something like that's going to happen. I can't wait for it, and and that's why the picture is because of Oliver Queen, because I think that's why he jumps up into my top 10, into the top 5 actually, because this play is so great. Stephen Amell does a great job, and he's a wrestling fan, which makes him even better. He makes him even better in my eyes. So the number 4 superhero of all time, according to me, the Green Arrow. At least my favorite. I keep saying the greatest of all time. See, because this is like my favorite superhero. I guess you could go either way, right? Well, maybe not, because I would say this: the Human Torch wouldn't be on the greatest superheroes of all time. Wonder Woman would be on this list. Captain America would be on this list. I think a couple other people would be on this list probably. So I do need to stop saying the greatest superheroes of all time. I should just say my top 10 favorite superheroes. So I will try to do that over these next 3, and of course I'm gonna put it all over the place on the title and everything. So number 3, Superman. And again, the reason why I have this picture is because I am a Superman fan because of Tom Welling and Smallville. I just enjoyed the hell out of it, man. And I came into it late, and I became a super fan, and I'm so freaking upset that TNT doesn't show the replays anymore. I think all the seasons are on Netflix. They're on YouTube too. I think I was looking on that. They're on YouTube, but you have to pay for it. So all of that, but I was like, no, I don't. I'm not a big fan of Netflix. Like I would say is like if I had some other disposable income, I would probably have a Netflix subscription. Just for the Smallville stuff and just for the superhero stuff. I don't need to watch any other TV shows on Netflix or anything else. But what I actually should do is I actually should just go ahead and buy like the DVD set. I just not make it anything. That's what I should do. But the DVD set costs like $200. So again, talking about disposable income, and I'm kind of short nowadays. So we will see. But yeah, I'm a Superman fan because of the shows Smallville and Tom Welling, and it's just I think he did an excellent job, and Man of Steel. I saw Man of Steel. I did not see it in the theaters. I saw it on the HBO, and Man of Steel was pretty good. Obviously, I did go see Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, and I thought that was good too. So I think Henry Cavill's playing a good Superman. So I can't wait to see how he comes back for Justice League. So my favorite superhero of all time, or my third favorite superhero of all time, Superman. 2 on my list of my favorite superheroes of all time, Thor. And yes, this is I don't know, man. It's just something that I can't explain. It is, but that and again, let me catch you on to this, because I think I may have said this in my other video, but I'm gonna say it here again. I've always enjoyed superheroes and watched the movies and things like that, but what really got me was, I believe it was the Giants Patriots Super Bowl, and they showed a clip of the Avengers. And I said, wow, I've got to see that. And I knew that it was from Marvel Studios, and I knew that I was so intrigued by it that I said, you know what, I got it. So when it came time, at the time I was living with my uncle. He had Dish Network Dish Network, and on Dish Network was a movie channel called Epix. And what Epix decided to do was they decided it was either the weekend before or the month before or whatever, where they decided to run Iron Man 2, Thor, and the Captain America, the First Avenger movie. So I thought, okay, well, I need to watch these movies to catch up for the Avengers. That's just how I've been. And like I say, ever since I went and saw the Avengers in the movie theater, I don't believe I've missed one movie in the theaters other than the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I've gone and seen every Avengers movie, or every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie in the theaters. But back to that first Thor movie was, man, it was so good. It may be, other than the first Iron Man, it may be the best like origin movie type, thing, or whatever movie that there's ever been. I mean, it was so good, just so good. And Chris Hemsworth does a great job, and it just makes me want to see it now, man. Okay, so that's why Thor is number 2 on my list of my favorite superheroes. Number 1, I think he's probably everybody's favorite, The Dark Knight, Batman. And this can go back all the way to my childhood. I used to watch the Batman TV show from the 60s. And boy, I enjoyed that, and it was so fun. Then the Batman movies in the late 80s and early 90s. Again, I'm probably the only one that loves the Batman and Robin movie. Schwarzenegger did not kill Batman. I seen the 3 movies with Christian Bale. They were good. And I talked earlier about Iron Man's bait and switch. The Dark Knight Rises, that's how you do a bait and switch. The Dark Knight Rises did it, and it was perfectly executed in that film. And I enjoyed that, and I thought Ben Affleck did a great job in the Dawn of Justice. I think he's gonna do a great job in Justice League. There were some rumors that he might leave. I hope he doesn't. At least, maybe at least do a single Batman film to see, before he goes off. But man, I've always enjoyed Batman. If I were to say who I think is the best Batman, boy, I don't know. I have a fondness for the 60s Batman with Adam West, because that was the first time I watched Batman. I know some people say it's hokey and it's this and that, but I don't know, man. It's just, for me, it's just great, and I love the heck out of it, and so I have a feeling of that. But I will say that Michael Keaton was great. Val Kilmer did a good job. So did George Clooney. Christian Bale was awesome, and so far Ben Affleck has been awesome as Batman. So I don't know if I could choose my favorite Batman. We have not seen a Batman on the new age, on the new seasons, or anything like that. Again, I'm hoping that with Gotham they kind of fast forward and put the little guy who's just playing Bruce Wayne, put him in the bat suit, or they find somebody else that they're gonna fast forward and they're a little older, put him in a suit, or then maybe just do it like a Batman TV show altogether. Get this Gotham stuff off the air, and just go ahead and do the Batman TV show. Why not? Why not? Let's start with the BS. But yeah, Batman is my number one superhero, my favorite superhero of all time, and I don't think that's ever going to change. All right, y'all. So tell me who your favorite superhero is down in the comments section. I want to know who. If you want to give me your top 5, your top 10, go ahead. What do you think of my list? Anything and everything. Post down in the comment section about superheroes, the TV shows, the movies, whatever. This is what you need to do. So then I wanted to say also, really quick, I think that I've said it before that with Spider-Man coming out, Thor coming out, Justice League coming out, there are some great great movies coming out. I think for those of y'all who are big fans of Transformers or anything like that, it actually does look pretty good. Transformers looks pretty good. I know there are other movies out as well. So I really do think this is a good year for movies, especially superhero movies. And again, I would say anybody, if you have not seen Wonder Woman, go see it. Go see Spider-Man, Homecoming, Thor, and Ragnarok, and then go see the Justice League. And then next year we got all the other stuff next year as well. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like my video, share my video, subscribe to A20. And if you want to see me play DC Universe Online, go over and subscribe to A20 Gaming as well. That is it for me this evening. This is your boy, AJ Tripp, signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.